Hey everyone, Jeep Dragon here, and I'm going to talk about some of the modularity of the Sig Sauer P250 that isn't really marketed by Sig, and maybe address some other unique discoveries that I've found that maybe others have, maybe they haven't, but that I think are really interesting. First, I'll demonstrate here that this is empty. So this right here is currently the 40 Smith & Wesson version of the subcompact, and here's the parts for the 9mm full size. So let me swap it out. Okay, now we got the 9mm full size. Here's the 9mm subcompact slide. Now watch this. Yeah, very weird looking. But, you know, it still works. Now we got, okay, so now we have the full size grip frame with the subcompact slide. Check it out. It looks pretty cool, better than the other one. I have the subcompact frame with the full-size slide, and that I'm assuming would still fire. You know, I haven't verified it, but really interesting looking anyways. Alright, let's try something else. Look at that. Some compact slide, full-size barrel. Of course, I'm not exactly sure how well that would work, but you know, I'm guessing it would work. So, but you don't blame me if you actually tried firing it and found out it didn't fire very well. But okay. Next experiment. I remember someone asking if it was possible accidentally to slip a 9mm magazine into the 40 Smith & Wesson magazine well, or vice versa. And well, if it's the same frame, then yeah, this is the 9mm, here's the 9mm mag, and here's the 40. Alright, let's see how the barrels handle the different rounds. If I stick a 9mm snap cap into the barrel, it fits like that. If I stick a 40 Smith & Wesson snap cap into the 40, it fits like that. Now let's try swapping them. Let's take the 40 barrel and stick the 9mm in. Oh no, it fell right through. Now let's take the 40, stick it in the 9. Doesn't even fit. I will assume that if you stuck a 9mm magazine into the 40 Smith & Wesson magazine well and tried to insert or cock a round, all you would get is the round falling into the barrel. So you wouldn't be able to shoot it because it won't stick. And if you tried to stick a 40 magazine into the 9mm, you try to stick the round in, or it would just jam up. Alright, someone asked if you can swap the 9mm barrel and the 40 Smith & Wesson barrel in any of the particular slides so that you can get around needing to have the whole caliber exchange kit. Well, let's find out. Okay, the 40 Smith & Wesson barrel doesn't fit into the 9mm slide. Okay, however, the 9mm barrel will fit in the 40 Smith & Wesson slide. The springs are different between the two. This is the 9mm spring, this is the 40 Smith & Wesson spring. And, well, the guide rods look about the same. If it was possible to just buy the 40 Smith & Wesson slide and then swap out the 9mm barrel and the 40 Smith & Wesson barrel, you might also need to get the spring. Now, I'm not sure if you can just buy the spring and the barrels. I don't see where you can directly off of Sig Sauer's website, but if you want to, you can just call Sig Sauer and ask them. I don't know whether they will let you do that, but you can try. Alright, let's see. Okay, I have the 9mm barrel in the 40 Smith & Wesson slide, and it has the 40 Smith & Wesson spring on it. Now let's stick this in. Alright, make sure I have a 9mm magazine. Okay, so a chamber is loaded. Now it ejected. Now it ejected again. So unless you actually go try shooting it, I'm not exactly sure if it will work or not, but maybe next time I go shooting at a shooting range, I will try it to see if it works. One thing that I'm surprised that I did not discover until yesterday was that you can actually stick a bigger magazine into the smaller gun. For instance, here's the subcompact magazine, 9mm with the subcompact gun. Fits. However, I'll take the full-size 9mm magazine and snap. Fits like a glove. So now I can have the full-size magazine in my little gun. Pretty nifty. I thought only Glocks could do that, but that shows how much I know about guns. Maybe someday I'll buy full-size 40 and 45s to go with my smaller guns and use those as backups. But pretty cool. Well, I hope that answered some of the questions that I have gotten that I haven't bothered answering yet, so I thought I'd make a video to try to demonstrate them. Have a wonderful day and keep watching more gun videos on YouTube.